another process video. Today I am going to be using scraps for this layout. I have an iris case and it is just full of scraps and I need to use them or donate them. I actually am leaning more towards the donating them to one of the local schools around here, so we will see. I am just going through this bin in this bag trying to figure out the different patterns that I might want to use. I am going off of a video from a class for big picture classes, or on big picture classes, from Ali Dosdell, and it calls for a vertical strip down the center using different pattern papers. You can see there I'm starting to trim some of them up. I believe it's like 4 inches wide, and I do start laying them out over on the left hand side of the screen right there. I'm going to use this pattern paper. I think it had teardrops, or not teardrops, raindrops on it, and I am never going to use that, so I flipped it over and I'm going to use the back. Right here I am laying down those strips in a way that I think I might like, and then I am going to cut away and adhere those down. I thought I would try to double up some of the papers like that red one right there, and it didn't look good. So, and actually it looks more red on the screen, but it's kind of a corally color, kind of an orangey red. So here I am putting those down. Now in this class it was about using your little bits, and I think she called them hardware, and what she was talking about was sequins, wood veneer, things like that. So that is what this class was pretty much about. I went ahead and took these clouds, I found them on the internet, I just printed them off on some paper and put them on the page where I thought I might like the clouds to be. I took an awl and just poked around those clouds for the shape. So you can see the clouds are going to be, there's going to be one in the lower right and one in the upper left. Right here I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out what kind of embroidery floss I want to use. I pulled out a khaki and then I pulled out this teal, and I went ahead and went with the teal. First I am just going to do the outline of the clouds, and that is what I am doing right here. And then when I'm done with the outline, I'm going to go back and do this string art portion. You can see where I'd already done 2 pieces of string through the cloud, and now on this third piece I am threading my floss with a yellow bead, a pearl bead, and 2 different sequins. And on this particular string art piece I'm just making all my strings go across the page. There's not going to be a whole lot of crisscross going on like on some previous layouts I did in the past with the string art. They just cross all over the place just randomly. This one I didn't do that. It's all pretty much going in the same direction. I think on the page that Ali showed, she did 2 pieces as well, but hers were stars. But you know, I chose the clouds. On this first cloud I am going to do 4 different strings with the beads and sequins, and on the top cloud I'm going to do 2 different strings with the beads and the sequins. I pulled out these gold heart sequins, and I think those were from my crepe paper Valentine's collection. What was it called? I can't remember, but I think that's where those came from. The other ones are just random bits that I have no idea where they came from. So this is what it ends up looking like. So now I'm going to go ahead, trim down my picture. I am going to back it on some white cardstock, and then I'm going to start with the embellishments. Right there I showed you the sticker sheet that I'm going to pull my title off of. It is Dream. I have a lot of these thicker words that I don't really use as much. Here lately I've been trying to get them out and use them more because they just sit there. So I figured this was that teal color, it matched pretty good with that thread, so we went ahead and went with that. This photo is a picture of my niece Brandy's 3D sonogram, and the baby's name is Adele K. Right there I just had this little bowl on my desk. It had some wood veneers in it, so I pulled out some hearts, and then I'm going to take some of those foam sticker hearts off of that sticker sheet to put over on the sides as well. This little piece of yellow, this little yellow strip has 3 hearts on it. It was just in that bowl. I'm not sure where it comes from. I am going to move that around the page a little bit, try and figure out where I want it to go. There's that 3rd foam heart. I didn't want to leave one on that page, so I went ahead and pulled it off. I'm going to stick it somewhere, but that's not going to be where it ends up going. Right here I'm showing you these letter stickers. That is from the Now and Then collection, and I am going to pull out the gray, and that is what I spell Adele K with. So that is the baby's name. Oh, and she was born on Halloween, so she's here. Yay! So I'm going to go ahead and put some Scotch Quick Dry adhesive behind the Dream foam letter word so that it doesn't come off in the future. This is going to be a layout that I will send to Brandy. I ordered her an album and I started putting her pages in it. I still haven't sent it though, so there's still time to put this one in there. I'm going to go ahead and glue down those wood veneers and the foam hearts that I had already laid out. Right there is where I took that heart off of there. I'm trying to figure out where I might want to put this yellow strip with the hearts on it. Okay, so the photo I just had backed on a piece of white cardstock, and I thought I might want to back it on something else. It looked like it was getting lost up there. Okay, I lie. It wasn't backed on cardstock yet. I pulled out pattern paper thinking I was going to use that, and then went no and did the cardstock instead. So I'm going to go ahead and use this ATG gun, glue down my photo with that. I play with this for a little while because it's not particularly straight. Even after I put it down, it's still not really straight. Okay, so this yellow strip with that heart on it, that is where it ends up going. And here, looking back at it, well, actually looking at the video, it's almost in the same line with that other glittered heart, and I don't care for that. Now looking at it, I kind of wished I would have put that somewhere else. I didn't want it in the same, it's like in the same line. I don't know, it's hard to explain it. Just, I don't care for it right there. But I did use Scotch Quick Dry, so it is staying there. I pulled out these Teresa Collins stickers, and there were several words on there that said it's a girl, or several phrases that say it's a girl. And I pulled these stickers back out again because there was a cloud on there, and I'm like, well, I stitched clouds. Cloud, go. So I moved this around the page a little bit and decide, no, I actually don't want that. But I'm going to tap my fingers for a while until I make a decision. Decision's made. Bye. Bye, cloud. So right here I'm trying to figure out what I might want for some finishing touches, and I went back to those sequins that I had put on the clouds, and I just scattered those around the page, and then I cut away to glue them down. I did pull out that one more wood veneer heart. It is going to go right up there at the top, and I'm going to scatter some sequins around it. I'm a little off frame, which, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down, and after I do that, I don't do anything else to the layout. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.